I'm doing an online course. But it's also, I've got it there to remember what Rusalka taught me.
My name's Brian.
Oh God.
I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. First question. Isn't it truly amazing?
Hey, Gifu.
Down in just 1/10 of a second?
Dropping in to say good luck and oh dear God, wow, this is sort of a
Let's not bore you
me
with
whipping
my
myself for
life.
neglecting my channel for the past
I was
month.
in New York 23 years ago, and growing up, I was always somewhat of a child prodigy.
Oh
I
God.
studied at Columbia and finished
Increase the
my
game audio a bit, no dramas.
During the summer,
How's
I
that?
arranged interviews with several
Too loud?
universities, hoping I'd get into a decent PhD program. And in the end,
My tea is
I was
cold,
chosen
guys.
by the best.
I made this
Professor
tea
Silva
like half
at
an hour
Berkeley
ago.
offered me the chance to do
Longer
my
than that, about an
doctoral
hour
studies
ago.
at the applied physics department he runs there.
Sweet.
Dream come true. I packed my bags and got ready to move to California. I was ready to drive from coast to coast without stopping. I had no idea of the events that would take place within just a few days. About the mess I was gonna get in. Strange people about to cross my path.
Clearly, I
Hundreds
clearly
of
need that.
dangers lurking behind every corner.
That is an interesting choice, isn't it?
It was quite an adventure.
Talia May plays, welcome.
Let's go back to the beginning. As I told you, my old car and I were ready to go to California. I decided to take off at night and get a few miles behind me before dawn. I said goodbye to my parents, my sister, and my dog, and I got behind the wheel. That's when I remembered I forgot to pick up a book I'd ordered at a bookshop downtown in Manhattan.
The seventh guest novel, no doubt.
It was one of those bookstores that stays open 24/7. So I decided
Is that a
to grab the
thing?
book on the way.
Or was that a thing back
I
then?
asked them to mail it to me once I got
Hey,
it.
Rusalka.
But,
The horror.
I decided to go into Manhattan and get it myself.
It's scuffed George
That one
Sobart.
detour changed my life forever.
Is he? Is he now? I'll have to check that out later. Oh man, I can't believe I'm playing this. I haven't played this in like, jeez, 15 years? Oh my God. Was that uncomfortably quiet for anyone, or was it just me? Just him putting the bag in the boot. Like, I don't know why that was... There's a body in that suitcase, maybe that's why. Oh yeah, the art style's great. I don't mind it at all. Oh, guys. You guys ready for a road adventure? I'm ready as I'll ever be. Oh, hell yeah, this is gonna be a good game, right? Right? It was Earth all along. Fools! She should shoot her vocal coach. Whoa! Fucking hell, I can't even... I think the fact that I'm drinking cold tea, that my tea went cold, is probably a good precursor for what I'm about to get into, right?
Oh my God!
Stay away. It's better if they don't see us.
She's unconscious. I'm taking her to the hospital.
Who are you talking to?
Kill her at the hospital.
Maybe that moron did the dirty work for us and she's already
You
dead.
played a bit of it right when it first came out?
We better make sure.
I remember absolutely nothing from this. I just remember I had a bad time. Oh, damn it! I already have a body in that suitcase. Oh man, I need to get another suitcase.
It did. I'm telling you. On the way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car. I was scared stiff. She suddenly ran out in front of me. There was no way I could stop. Luckily for both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt.
A lot of
They
bots.
did a bunch of tests
What
on
the
her at the
fuck?
hospital, and
Bot
they said
attack.
she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they
Thanks,
decided to keep her
Rusalka.
under observation
Thank you
for
very
24
much.
hours. A nurse took her to her room and gave her some strong medicine that put her to
A
sleep.
bot's targeting
By the
people who
way,
play
I
Runaway? Is that
know
what's
I mentioned
happening?
The girl's name was
Rusalka with the banhammer, you legend. Thank you.
amazingly beautiful. Truth is, I had no reason to stick around, so I went to say goodbye to her and go on my way.
Please, don't leave. They want to kill me.
There, calm down. It's all over now. I hit you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
I'm telling you, they want me dead. I've got to get out of here.
You're like, this feels good.
Tell me why you think they want to murder you.
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer. I work at the Pink Iguana.
The Pink Iguana, make love to me,
show
please.
This evening when I finish.
Ah,
my-
Jesus! What is this close up, man? What's the close up?
He told me he needed to tell me something. He said
Very
it was an
true, Dan.
emergency.
Very true.
Gina, kiddo, I'm in danger. I've gotten into a really big mess, and I'm afraid you're not safe either.
What's the matter, Daddy? Oh, you're frightening me.
There's no time to explain. They're right behind
He
you.
can't believe she told him to
Keep
make
this
love to him.
crucifix, and no matter what happens, don't let them find out you have it. You can't trust anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please, tell me what's going on.
They're here. Quick, grab the crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
I was just
It
thinking,
was
like,
awful. Some
Ah,
guy
thanks-
told my dad
thanks,
it was and
DD.
took him into
Appreciate
the
it.
storeroom. I scrambled away just in
I'm the
time.
top
Got the crucifix
Runaway
out
streamer
and
on
threw
Twitch right now. I don't know
him to the
how to
street.
feel about that.
Tied my dad to a chair and violently started interrogating him. These
But was
two
her
hands
dad-
kept hitting him, and
Wait,
my heart
was her
pounded
dad
my
at the
socks,
strip
giving me
club or
orders.
whatever club she is, but
The
as a
Sandretti
dance, like
brothers.
working as a dancer? Was he
Mafia
there?
bosses?
Because that was actually her
Get
dad,
mixed
right?
up with those guys.
I don't know, but they.
At the moment, I'm sure I'm the only one that's played it this month.
Get him to tell you what he knows. Speak the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word. Damn you! You're gonna speak now.
True.
Speak or die. You choose.
Wait, are you serious? That wasn't actually her dad? That was actually her daddy? Oh god. I always thought that was her actual dad, Rusalka.
To
Oh man.
cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not
tough
easily
boy.
Convinced, huh? Boys, maybe you're being too soft on our little hero. Did you hear that? The boss says we're being softies.
Yeah.
Her sugar daddy. Oh god.
What are you doing?
Didn't you hear it?
Nah, they're out there howling, like asking me why I'm doing this as well.
Up there.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway, and when I crossed the street,
Gonna sue you.
don't leave me. They'll kill me.
Don't worry, just rest for now. Go to sleep. I won't leave you.
Don't mind
I
the...
fell asleep. Those tranquilizers must have taken effect. What a story. I don't know what to think. The poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if it's true? What if her life really is in danger?
Call the police,
I
yeah.
can't just leave her here and forget all about it. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her. Okay, that's it. I'm not leaving this hospital until I'm sure Gina's completely out of danger. But how are you supposed to act in a situation like this?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, I think I'd better do something to protect Gina in case those mafia murderers she says want to kill her show up.
Okay. I don't mind this this background music they got going on. Alright, let's take a look. Package of pills. Whoa, that's choppy. That is choppy.
Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took.
Her father, a government employee. What? A Vuzel, hey. Can I take these? Yes. I will take these pills.
Snoozetol, one of the finest brands on the market.
I'll take your word for it, Brian. What's this? A piece of amber.
I found this at an archaeological dig. There's a fossilized mosquito inside.
What? What?
After all this, I didn't get the darn book. I've got the letter Professor Silva sent me from Berkeley in there. In his letter, he offered me the opportunity to do my doctoral studies under his guidance in the applied physics department that he chairs. This has been my lifelong dream, and it's finally coming true. I hope this mess is cleared up fast so I can get to California.
Alright. Ooh, it is very choppy. Hang on. There's no way my PC isn't powerful enough to like play this, but I'm just gonna try smooth and turn shit down. I'll try that. Yes, thank you. That's better. Let's try turning this down. How's life been treating me in isolation? Well, I don't remember what it's like to sleep at a normal time. I know that much.
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor.
My body clock is completely off.
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor.
Okay.
I better not. If someone came in, they might get suspicious if they see the chart is empty.
Okay. Padre de Gina? But I still don't believe that. Oh, really? It's about 9:30 p.m. here, but I've only been up since 5:30. But I've been getting like on and off like sleep randomly, like
It's crap.
I wake up during the
Gina
night
must
and
have
stuff.
broken it when she took that sleeping pill.
Okay. Just an AIDS poster.
Help fight AIDS.
Okay.
Organ donors needed.
Ooh, there's a bag.
Belongs to Gina. She was carrying it when I ran her over.
Let's suss it out. Oh yeah? Babe, me too, Vuzel. It's a very weird
Until
time.
Gina wakes up.
You never get out of bed?
Let's see.
Awesome.
A matchbox I might be able to use.
Okay.
They're from a bar called the Pink Iguana.
Pink iguana. Okay.
It's turned off this time of year.
Go look outside.
The city is so peaceful at this time of night. Standard hospital linens. This might come in handy.
That's awesome. I had that same setup when I was a teenager, actually. Because I had a really tiny bedroom, so it was really small, so it only had enough room for a bed, and then directly in front of that I had a TV. And then next to the bed was a desk, so I'd sort of use the bed as a computer chair, and there was like this much space in between, so I'd have to sort of shuffle sideways to get to the end. So where's the option to call the police? Not in here. Where are the nurses? Good question. Maybe we can have a look. That's the bathroom. Okay, out of order.
Out of order. Well, I'm afraid the shower is out of order. There aren't even any faucets.
Okay.
The faucet hasn't been attached to it, so it must be dry.
I Anything
It's one
in
of
the
those
bin?
waste baskets that opens up when you step on the lever.
Let's have a look.
Someone threw away a marking pen.
Oh, we'll take that.
It might still work.
Adrian Yasek, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the Runaway stream. Take that. Don't even know what it is.
This might come in handy.
Should have looked at it first. It's a bottle of alcohol.
196 proof alcohol.
Perfect. The perfect proof to be playing this game.
I can't. It's locked shut.
It's locked shut. Okay.
Nature isn't calling right now.
Okay.
And yes, I admit I'm pretty shy about doing certain things in public, okay?
Okay, Brian. Oh, you've only played the second or third ones? Far out. New York State has stated to its hospitals that, to my knowledge, are better than this. Second one you got from a video game magazine. That's Dream of the Turtle, eh? I've played that one as well. Never played the third one. But I haven't played these games in like... There should be bars next to the toilet to help people sit down. Yeah, true. Not very regulation, is it? Oh, there's a map.
Let's see. It's a
First
map
one
of
was
the
included
floor
in
of the
another
hospital.
magazine and only
Here's
once.
the room
Okay.
I'm in. Here's the hall, and if I'm not mistaken, across the hall and just to the left of this room, there's a storeroom. That
Okay.
could be interesting.
Yeah, it could be interesting. Now, I find it interesting that there doesn't seem to be an exit to this room, and I remember what we have to do here. Oh, wait, no, there it is.
I don't think I should go out. I'm afraid that if some nurse finds me here, they might make me leave the hospital.
Okay, Brian, you're weird, mate. Yeah, I remember that too. I used to get like PC Power Play and stuff, and you get games with it sometimes. At least demos, those demo CDs. I used to love them. Well, I don't think I've played this game since probably 2005, 2006. I haven't played any Runaway games since then. So yeah, we can't go into the hallway, but we can definitely... Actually, let's open the locker first.
I don't have the key.
Oh, never mind. Well, obviously a sane person would climb out the window right onto the ledge.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge.
that's what you
Hope
do.
I live to tell the grandkids.
I hope I don't die. This guy's played Broken Sword and like
Yikes.
Uncharted one too
I
many
better not look
times.
down.
Yeah, PC Gamer, that was another one. I used to love those magazines. I haven't bought a game magazine in ages. Might get one
Matt
tomorrow
was
just to
right.
see what it's like.
This is the storeroom. Let's see what I can find in this dump.
Alright, so we're perfectly sane and shimmied across to the storeroom.
He's seen better days.
Get human body.
Okay, but I think I'll just take his head with me. His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain.
Why would... Okay, Brian is nuts. You won't have a cover CD no more. Yeah, I would assume so.
I think it weighs too much. I don't know what's inside, but they give me bad vibes.
CD
Probably better
action,
to stay
play,
away
click,
from
cyber matcher. Brian is a psychopath, yeah. You reckon he's related to George? Yeah, I reckon he's related to George, man. Yep, they made yesterday. Haven't played those either. I've got, Clip Queen at it again. Hell yeah. I haven't played yesterday either, but I own it. I got it on Steam for free ages ago.
I'll take them both. Well, they're big and very fluffy.
Okay. What else we got? The
They
meds?
contain all sorts of medical equipment.
What was the other one? There was another one they made. The Big Something, or something like that. Something along those lines. It was a book.
Looky here, a vademecum. I may be needing this.
He bends down to read the book.
This is thorough. It includes a description of almost every medicine known to man.
They're 3D, but have reduced frame rate to look 2D. Yeah, so there's like a 2.5D thing going on. So all the... Whoa, that was weird. All the backgrounds are hand-drawn, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, serum
Too
bag.
bad it's empty.
Too bad it's empty. Dude, what's
I don't
wrong
think
with
I'll
you?
be needing it. I think it weighs too much.
Okay, what else we got? Anything else in here? Spray bottle.
Spray cleaner.
Now that's a pixel hunt, because I'm sure we'll need that, eh? That is a pixel hunt.
I may be needing
Oh,
this.
man. Yeah, it is a bit bland, isn't it? I don't know what the... Like... It's just strange that he's just there, but I guess maybe... I can't remember if he plays Gina at some point. Hey, Lucy, welcome. That's okay. We're at the very start of this game. We've only been streaming for about 20 minutes, and most of that was cutscenes, so it's all good. It would really suck if we were over here while she gets killed, eh? What's in the box?
Several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998.
So what was this? 2003, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I think we've seen everything that's in here. Let's go back. Me starting streaming hasn't been very smooth. It's a mystery. What else we got here?
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor.
I reckon we're gonna have to make maybe a new get flammables. Okay, this guy's nuts, dude. Yeah, if you don't feel up to it, man, there's no use forcing yourself. I just literally have just been letting time get away from me, and I don't know, this whole isolation thing, like, time has just gone out the window for me. Where are we? All right. So I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna have to make a new chart, and maybe.
I hope they don't put another patient in this bed tonight.
Dude, you're so weird, Brian. Gwyneth Paltrow's stupid head. That is always the answer. Alright, what if I do this?
The pillows are perfect for the body, but you can tell the head doesn't belong to a real person.
Okay, so what, we have to do this first? Yeah.
You might notice this isn't an actual human head.
Yeah, but that's why you put sheets over it, you idiot.
I don't see any reason for doing that.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Maybe we need something we can use as a wig. I don't know. Alright.
Oh, she's really something.
So creepy, dude. You need a wig? Yeah. Ocarina of Time. Dude, I've never been good at Zelda games, ever. Getting a broken sword vibe? Me too. I genuinely believe that this and the guy from Clandestiny, they're both cousins of George Stobart. Not familiar with this game? I mean, count your lucky stars, but anyway. A mop. Hey, yeah. Let's check the bathroom and then we'll go back to the storage room. Okay, no mop in here. Yeah, it was Italy or Spain, maybe. I know it's been translated from either Italian or Spanish. I tell you what, though, it's very choppy. I don't know why. Alright, let's go back.
Yikes! I better not look down.
Yeah, I could be Italy or Portugal. It's one of them. It's one of them. Alright, is there more?
It's
Serums.
some kind of stand used to hang the little bottle of serum on a hook. No.
Whoa, okay. Welcome back, DD. Yeah, I'm usually asleep with Papaya streams as well. I rarely catch hers and Gemini's. But then again, I've been all over the place lately. See, I don't know why you go straight to get filing cabinet, because it's like, surely I could open them?
I don't need any of that.
Tony Tough. No, I've never heard of that one either. Yeah, I know, right? He even joked about, I hope I live to tell this to the grandkids when he first got out the window. He's very sane. He's very sane, this guy. But yeah, I've never heard of Tony Tough. I'm going to look into that. Is there something I can use to pick a lock? Let's, I've got to be missing something in this bathroom. It has to be this bathroom. Surely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very broken sword, yeah. It really is. So this medicine cabinet is also locked.
I can't. It's locked shut.
There's nothing else. I can take the sign.
I don't see what I could use that for.
Let's just leave.
No, I don't feel like washing my hands.
Tony Tough and the Night of the Roasted Moths. Okay, I'm gonna suss that out.
I better not. If someone came in, I don't think that's a good plan.
There's got to be something here. Scum VM compatible? Perfect. No, it's Pendulo Studios, not LucasArts. I'm sure I've got to make a little disguise. I've got to swap charts somehow as well. Shove everything together. Yeah, maybe.
I don't. You won't get that. I don't. This.
No.
You won't get anywhere. I don't like.
Okay, I can't combine them. LucasArts wouldn't be this shit. Okay. Hang on a second. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but let's just get ourselves going for a little bit. Oh man, Border Collies are beautiful dogs. Whoa, okay, Brian, Jesus. Huh. Ah, right. Oh! DD is redeemed from the... Dude, can you please just... Okay. Let's have a look. Alright. DD has redeemed a reading from the Tome of Henry Stuff, so let's go. Hang on. He looked out at the lake again. Maybe the voices had brought him here. The water was stagnant in this corner of the lake, full of weeds and dead leaves. Nobody would think of looking for a hammer here. His body swayed as he swung the hammer, as if throwing the bloody tool away would be too much for his balance. He let the hammer go anyway. He staggered, but somehow managed to stay on his feet. The tool made a satisfying splash as it disappeared beneath the still water. Stuff opened up the purse. There wasn't much inside. Tissues, comb, a small cosmetic mirror. They all followed the hammer into the lake. He pulled out a small change purse, the kind that held together with a metal clasp. He popped the clasp open and pulled out the contents. 6 neatly folded $1 bills. This was not all what he was hoping for. The woman had been wearing a nice cloth coat. Adrian, because I don't TOS, buddy. Wearing a nice cloth coat. She had her hair done and her shoes that looked new. This was barely enough for a night or two of drinking. He had killed somebody for this. He had killed somebody. Stuff took another deep breath. There was finally enough air in his lungs. He had killed somebody and the night was still and stone cold quiet. No screams, no shouts, no sirens, and no dogs. Nobody seemed to care where Staff was or what he'd done. Maybe the killing didn't make any difference. And we'll leave that there for now. I do need more rewards. I just have no idea what else to do. Like, I need to really sit down and think. Alright, so what we were missing was back in the storeroom. When is someone gonna write 69 Shades of Grey? Someone call Audible and get Dave the job he's made for. I would do that.
Yikes! I better not look down.
Play with Papa on cam. They're crazy though. They'll probably destroy everything in here if I start playing with them. Okay, so... Oh my... I'm actually angry. I can already see it. So this little piece of paper right here, where it's like a millimeter across from get filing cabinet, we gotta get that piece of paper.
It's blank.
It's a blank medical chart, so that's what we've missed. He feeds his dog a snack. Maybe I could do that. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did anybody else see that? What the fuck? Oh, we haven't saved either. That's okay though. We can hopefully skip all that shit. Oh my god. He just... Oh my god, he just left the game. He just went, fuck this. Oh god, thanks for clipping that, DD. Yeah, play chapter 1 so we can go straight into chapter 1.
I'm telling you. On the
Oh god.
way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car.
Yeah, I use Wallpaper Engine. You can get it on Steam. You can get some really cool ones too.
There was no way I could stop.
Yeah,
Luckily for
he did.
both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt.
He sort of just
They
did a
bunch of
stroll out the
tests on
window.
her at the hospital and said she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they decided to keep her under observation for 24 hours. A nurse took her to a room and gave her some strong
He must have
medicine to put her to
slipped.
sleep.
Oh,
By the
God.
way, I don't know if I mentioned it. The girl's name was Gina, and she was amazingly beautiful. Truth is, I had no reason to stick around. So, I went to...
He ripped his
buy
pants
her
on the way
all
out.
day.
I know he did. I was like, what the fuck?
Please, don't leave.
More cold tea.
They want to kill me.
There. Calm down. It's all over now.
Cheers,
I hit
guys.
you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
Yeah, I know what you mean, Lucy. I get that too.
Dead.
I get exactly what you mean. You like seeing, like, ooh,
Hey,
what have they got?
Please, calm down and tell me why you think they
A little
want to
glimpse
murder
into
you.
them, you know?
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer. I work at the Pink Iguana, a trendy place.
Rip
with
suddenly
live
blankness.
shows.
Yeah,
This
man.
evening, when I finished my act, my dad was waiting for me.
That close-up
He
is so
works for a
confronting.
secret government agency. He told me
We
he
can't
wanted
skip
to
this
tell me
either. I'm
something.
sorry.
He said it was
Coffee,
an
good stuff.
emergency.
I've got bush billy tea. So it's like black tea cut with eucalyptus leaves and lemongrass and things like that. Just like the Outback Pioneers used to have.
What's the matter, Daddy?
I used to cut it with like
Frightening me?
eucalyptus
There's no
leaves
time
and stuff to make the tea last
They're
longer.
right behind me. I need you to keep this crucifix, and no matter
It's
what
not bad.
happens,
It's better hot though. I've got a
don't
whole
let
cold
me
pot
out.
here that I'm not going
You
to
can't
waste.
trust
So
anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please,
I
tell
was
me what's going on.
messing around with
They're here.
OBS too long
Grab
before the stream.
crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
It was awful. Some some guys pulled my dad away and took him into the storeroom. I scrambled away just in time and got the crucifix without them seeing me. I followed them to the storeroom. They tied my dad to a chair and violently started interrogating him. These two henchmen
You
wouldn't
can't
stop
skip.
hitting him.
That's
my
the
heart
worst.
froze when I saw who was giving the orders.
Alright, so save early, save often is going to be a big thing for this game for sure. After that,
How'd your dad get mixed
madness.
up with those guys?
I don't know, but they...
yeah, tea with ginger's nice. I'm on a Earl Grey kick as well at the moment.
Speak the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word. Damn you! You're gonna speak now. Speak or die. You choose. Go to hell.
I wonder if there's a patch for, like an unofficial patch for skipping. No one would care about this game as much to make an unofficial patch for skipping cutscenes, hey? This is worse even than the magnet stairwell. Dare I ask, what is the magnet stairwell?
Cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not easily convinced, huh?
I haven't been drinking much coffee since this lockdown began, I must say. I've been more on tea.
Did you hear that? The boss says we're being
Yeah.
softies.
Yeah, that's me on a workday too. About 6 cups.
What are you doing?
Didn't you hear his neck crack? You killed him, man.
Up there.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway and...
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Oh, I'm still so angry at myself that I missed that. I hate my sleeping pattern.
They'll kill me.
Don't worry, just rest for now. Go to sleep. I won't leave you. She fell asleep.
It crashed. DD clipped it. Watch what happened. It was something else.
Story. I don't know
It
what
was
to think.
something else, man.
Poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if I can...
I could skip him, thank Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better. Okay. So I'm going to save it right here. Post pants rip. Okay. Yup, save now, 100%. Alright, let's grab this stuff again. It's alright, this is meant to be my punishment, right?
find a spray in the market.
Literally shattered his pants and left. Yeah, it was very audible
Broken when
too.
she took that sleeping pill.
Yeah, oh, this was something more than that though, I think. I've got a feeling it's going to do that a lot, just from the choppiness of it all. That was bad though,
Until Gina wakes up.
and that kept crashing. That was heartbreaking. Alright, Look.
Let's see.
let's see.
A matchbox I might be able to use.
Yeah, that's right, that was fun.
They're from a bar called the Pink Iguana.
What? Okay, bathroom. Alright, we'll grab the alcohol.
I may be needing this.
Yeah, I'll be needing that
Someone
too.
threw away a marking pen. It
Could be a
might
Bethesda
still
game.
work.
I like Bethesda games. I know they got the reputation of being wild, yeah, with the crashes and glitches. We'll be playing a Bethesda game at some point because I want to stream Daggerfall after we do Quest for Glory. Alright, let's look at this.
It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they sure do. Alright, I'm going to save it again. I can't save over games because it won't even let me choose it. Wow, okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. Hosp. Alright,
No, it's better if nobody knows I'm still here.
oh yeah, so the map. Fallout 76. I must say, I know
Let's see.
a lot of
The
shit
map
went
of
down with
this
that
floor of the
game, and
hospital.
I don't agree
Here's the
with
room I'm in. Here's
pretty
the
much
hall.
any of the shit that went down
Taken
with
across the
Fallout
hall and just to the left of
76,
this
but
room, there's a store.
I do like that game.
Exactly
I play it a lot.
interesting.
And with the Wastelanders update, it's brought it to life a little bit. Oh, look, what you know what? I was against it. I was against Fallout 76 when they announced it at E3. I was like, oh, this is going to be shit. But I must say I've had a lot of fun with it. And I know it's not very popular, but hell. Oh, yeah. The Elder Scrolls 1 Arena came out around then, I think. 86. Alright, let's go to that storeroom.
The city is so peaceful at this time of night. Okay, I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge. Hope I live to tell the grandkids.
Yeah, you're so sane, dude. Very sane.
Yikes! I better not look down.
They kind of backpedaled a bit. Yeah, I get that, but hey, I've had some good memories with my mates in Fallout
Almost didn't
76,
make it.
and
So,
you know,
the map
I don't know, I enjoy it. It's not the best. It's definitely not the
Let's
best
see what I can
game,
find
but
in this.
I enjoy it. But I will not defend. I will not defend a lot of the stuff they did with that game, like Fallout First and all that was just.
It's a medical information card that's put into the charts by the beds. It's blank. Okay, but I think I'll just take his head with me. His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain.
Brian is nuts, nuts.
I'll take
Guys.
them both. Well, they're big and very fluffy.
Is there anything else? If it was the exact same way, like, because a lot of the fun I get out of it is the exploration and like the terminals and you know, the things like that. And you know, I had fun building a little camp with my mates. I would, like, if it was the same and it had the same amount of environmental storytelling. Yeah, I think I would still have as fun. I might not have bought it as quickly, but I think I still would have had fun. In my honest opinion there.
This could be useful.
A co-op mod hack for Ocarina of Time. That does sound interesting. Alright, I think we've... Oh no, we need the flammable spray bottle.
This might come in handy.
Alright, and now let's go back out the window. And then we'll save immediately. The Looney Vegas was the last Fallout you enjoyed. I loved Fallout 3. That was my introduction to the Fallout series, Fallout 3. I enjoyed the first two as well. Very difficult though. I do. You know what I want to stream? I've been playing New Vegas again lately, and I haven't even been playing the actual Fallout 3. I've got the. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but there's a mod called Fallout Who Vegas. And it's like a Doctor Who. I won't say it's a complete like recreation mod, but you basically start in Doc Mitchell's house, and you walk out, and then the TARDIS appears, and you from the future gives you a TARDIS key and says go to the scrapyard, and there's a whole other story quest line for like a Doctor Who, and they added regeneration and things like that. You can customize the TARDIS. It's pretty cool. So I wouldn't mind streaming that at some point. I think that'd be fun. Because I've been having a lot of fun with it. Ooh.
It sprays water in case of fire.
I see. Alright, so what I'll do is I will do this.
Great. This marker's as dry as a bone. It won't work.
Aha, but we have
This
alcohol.
marker's too narrow. I need a way to funnel alcohol into it. I'd rather carry the alcohol inside of the bottle. It's safer that way.
How am I going to funnel alcohol into this thing? Okay. A needle. Very, very, very good idea. Let's see if we can find a syringe somewhere. I'll check in the bathroom first. Check her handbag.
Let's see. Yes, this wig is just what I was looking for.
Wow.
Let's see.
Anything else in there? That's annoying. There's the wig, Rusalka.
Gina's father gave her is in here.
Yeah. I looked at the bag once and got the... What's it called out of it? The matchbook. How do you fit a wig in there? No idea. That's good.
That way no one can see the hole in his head.
Alright.
It's all dried up.
Okay. Hang on. I've got an idea. I can't believe... if this works, I'll be very disappointed. But I've got an idea. I want to be wrong with these kind of puzzle solutions, to be honest. Let's save it again, just in case it shits itself. Yeah. I already looked in, and I didn't think twice about the handbag.
Yikes! I better not look down.
What a nut job. Alright, I reckon to funnel that alcohol into the marker, we should probably use this on the serum bag.
I don't really know what to do. I don't think I'll be...
Damn, I was really sure that was going to work, but I'm kind of glad it didn't. But that just means there's going to be some other convoluted way of doing it.
Wow, this is thorough. It includes a description of almost every medicine known to man.
Okay.
Let's see.
Just in case.
There's a lot of stuff in there, but for now, nothing interests me.
Okay. What about... So I've got to find a way to funnel that alcohol into there.
I don't know what's inside, but they give me bad vibes. It's probably better to stay away from them.
Right. But going on a ledge to get into this room is fine.
I don't need any of that.
I was sure that was going to work.
No.
He's so against taking that. Okay.
There are several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998.
Long distance coughing. Damn, I should play that. I haven't played that yet. Oh, that's so bad. I kind of forgot that the game jam was a thing. That's so bad. I'm even in Rusalka's one. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, I should play them. Maybe I should do a little game jam stream sometime soon.
I don't have the key.
Okay. What else we got?
Organ donors needed.
I've got to be missing something. Got to be missing something. There's only 2 screens I can go to, so... Or 3, really, but... Yeah. I gotta play them both.
No, I don't feel...
And I wouldn't mind playing Spy Quest 2 as well, because Spy Quest was great. I'm my own parents, yeah. Have you played it? Has anyone played Rusalka's game and listened to my voice acting? How can I funnel this? All right, I'm just gonna look it up. Matchbook, we've done that. Done that. Done that. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, did you? Did he stream it? I didn't see that. I have to look at the VOD. Seem complicated? I gotta check him out. I'm gonna look at the... I definitely gotta look at the VOD. Oh yeah, way more pixel hunting to do. Let me show you.
Yikes! I better not look down.
Every time. We can't skip this either. Okay, so... there should be a box of syringes somewhere in here.
There are several from night.
There it is. Right there. Wow.
A box of syringes.
Oh man, I missed that stream.
I'll grab one.
You were right, it was a needle, Dan. Dang, alright. You just want a random chance for him to slip? I mean, it'd be funny, but goddamn, I'd be saving even more often. How did I see that? I didn't. I had to use a walkthrough, but it's this box right here. Not these, or this, it's this box right here. Not happy with that. Oh, you were the one that said needle. Well, you were right, DD. You were right. It was a needle.
Now the syringe is full of alcohol. Heh, betcha that put some new life into the marker.
Sorry, DD. It looks very dark. It is very dark.
Good. You can't tell the difference between this
Check
and
the
a
handbag
real
again. Yeah, you're right. I think I got you guys mixed up. I'm sorry. Alright, fake medical chart.
Patient, Tony Crabb. Dr. William M. Corgan. Diagnosis, appendicitis.
That works. Save immediately. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. Happy coincidental help from me, yeah. Well, we wouldn't have found the wig without that. Alright, let's put this... Actually, I'll take it.
Someone...
Okay, alright, so we gotta use it on it. Damn, that was jazzy.
Good. That way nobody will know it's Gina lying in this bed. Probably not a very good idea if the bed is empty.
Oh, come on, okay.
Okay, if I use the pillows to look like the body, the head with the wig and a sheet to cover it all up.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, DD, but I guess we're just gonna have to... Oh my lord,
That
look at
should
that.
do the trick. Perfect. That way they'll think it's Gina who's in the bed.
Now, what I like about this... yeah, the brown hair, right. You know what I like about this too? So she's passed out, right? He switched those in case she's in danger, which I get. That's fine. But he's written that she's got appendicitis on this. Like, is there a chance that if she was dreaming all that she would just get surgery that she's not needing? Like, you know what I mean? Not creepy at all. No, not creepy at all. Should we leave now?
I don't think I should go out. I'm afraid that if...
Okay. What else can we do? We've done that. Bathroom? It could happen, and they would charge her. See? Imagine that, getting your appendix taken out.
She must be the one in the other bed. side of the world, you little tramp.
Hey.
Hey. No blood either. We are against idiots, yeah.
Hey! Phew. She's just asleep. But those tranquilizers must have been
Wow.
made for elephants. Well, the important thing is, the trick worked and they shot the dummy in the other bed. So everything Gina told me was true. They actually do want to knock her off. It wasn't just her imagination. Okay,
Wow,
let's
wow.
calm down, Brian. Right now, they think she's dead, which will buy us a bit of time. But we can't waste a minute. I gotta wake Gina up and get her out of this place before they find out she's alive and well.
But they just shot the other dummy and they think she's dead. Why would they... Where are the nurses? We broke DD. Runaway's broken DD. Oh, it's gonna break me too before the end of this. I know it. Good lord. Why would they risk it? And not only that, he was like, hey, in the bathroom. Like,
Gina, wake up! It won't work. You can't get her to wake up like that.
okay, so... Yeah, hey.
It's a radiator heated by a furnace.
I've got a flammable thing here, flammable spray can, and a fire sprinkler. That would probably wake her up, right? Oh yeah, no, hey, look, it's gonna be a ride, man. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad. Yeah, you someone say, hey, after you believe you took out a witness, you don't leave a new witness, right? Yeah. No, I'm good. This is going to be a ride. And this is what I get for not streaming for like 6 weeks. But I'm having fun with you guys here. Believe me, though, I wouldn't be playing this by myself.
Better not look down.
Oh, God. Imagine if we go through the trilogy and I end up liking the Runaway games at the end of it. Unsub. Alright, what if I get this? Maybe there's a medicine that can wake her up.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Okay, thanks, Brian. We will get you therapy in that case. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, there's a trilogy, Lucy. There's this one, then there's Runaway Dream of the Turtle, and then Runaway Last something. It's Runaway something. Now, I know I've got a... Man, does she have a lighter in a bag?
That crucifix Gina's father gave her is in here.
Okay.
Thank goodness that murderer didn't notice it wasn't the real Gina.
How big is that bag? I don't know. Oh yeah, 100% Lucy, 100%. It was just that like this was sort of a later stream, and you know, and oh yeah, 100%. Definitely doing Quest for Glory 5 soon. I really want to get through that. Like, it deserves to be finished. So, you guys deserve to see Mr. Finch's quest come to a conclusion. So, 100%. Twist of Fate, that's the one, the last one. It's Twist of Fate. That's right. Thank goodness the murderer is a bloody idiot. It's a miracle he remembers how to breathe. Ah, good lord. Runaway 4, still on the run. Runaway 5, run out of places to run to. My legs are really killing me. Yeah, that's a good one. If I'm a mafia boss, is that the he set on a suicide mission in the hopes he won't make it? Yeah. Okay. Got to be more pixel hunting. I'm gonna go back to the storeroom. Runaway 6. I think we've been here before.
Yikes! I better not look down.
Runaway 7. Gonna slow down to a light jog. Then there's the spin-off one. It's Jog Away. All right. Sorry, I thought my phone was vibrating, but it's not. No. Runaway 69, the porn parody. God. Gina, her name's it's never mind. It's oh, what's a porn parody name for Brian? Lion and Gina. God, I need to stop talking. Okay, syringes. There's more medicine here.
They contain all sorts. I don't need it.
We need to wake her up somehow.
I don't. It's probably.
Maybe I can use the book to look at the bottles.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Alright, never mind. Just looking at every...
It's connected.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You won't get any. I'm trying to figure out what it says about snoozitol, the sleep medication that Gina took.
Whoop.
It says the effects are
TD
powerful.
has redeemed a reading.
The patient sleeps for hours and can only be awakened by a nice cold shower. I don't think I'm strong enough to lug Gina into the shower, so I'll have to come up with another way of pouring.
Oh, we got 2 readings. Okay. Okay, let's save it here in case it craps itself, because I know what to do now. And let's start. It's booting up the Kobo. I fucking love this thing. I got it a month ago. I've been doing a lot more reading lately. Can only be awoken with a cold shower. What the hell drug is that? Okay, 7th guest. He had killed somebody, and it hadn't felt bad at all. The voices hadn't warned him away this time, whether he had a gun or a hammer, or nothing but his bare hands. Maybe he was meant to kill. Maybe the voices had just wanted him to wait until he was ready. Maybe now they were going to tell him. Maybe now they were telling him he was beyond the law. Or maybe, Staff thought, he just needed a drink. Staff shoved the money in his coat pocket. The promise. The promise of a couple of stiff belts got his feet moving again. He turned to his left and followed the edge of the lake until he found a street. He turned left again and back toward the town, hoping it wasn't too far to the nearest speakeasy. He put his hand in his pocket to feel the crisp $1 bills. He liked the feel of money, wanted a lot more of it around him. Just resting his hands against those bills made him feel better. It had been so easy and so quick back there in the park. And it had felt so satisfying to crush her skull. Alright, that was DD's verse. Fat Man Music, yeah. You only had a Kindle Fire. I was going to get a Kindle, but then I found out that you can only get ebooks from Amazon through Kindle, and I already had some bought on Google Books, so the Kobo's easy. You can just transfer them over if you already own them, as long as they're licensed, so I just went with the Kobo. Okay, now for Lucy's reading. Hey, a voice. A human voice. Shouted almost in his ear. Hey, you! Staff leapt back from the road, turning towards the noise with a speed he didn't know he had in him. He was so lost in what he'd done, he hadn't even heard the police car pull up next to him. The cop inside the wagon had his gun pointed straight at Staff's head. You wouldn't be thinking of trying to run, would you? The cop said, with a wave of his revolver. Staff shook his head, trying to catch his breath all over again. The cop's shout had almost stopped his heart. With the gun still on Staff, the cop climbed out of the car and opened the back door. The policeman waved Staff inside. You're Henry Staff, the cop said. A statement, not a question. A couple of the boys described you from the last time you were at the station. We like to know every stranger who passes through town. The cop smiled. We make sure they don't wear out their welcome. Staff climbed into the car. His ribs were still sore from a few days ago, when the cops had worked him over for public begging. He didn't want to think what they'd do to him for murder. The policeman slammed the door after him and climbed back behind the wheel. They drove in silence back into town. Staff's head was silent too. The voices had been coming to him more often than ever lately, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. But where were they when he really needed them? Okay, that one there. Get back to this. So now I know what to do. So we had to look at that book first. I've got to add more of the 7th Guest soundtrack to my stream deck. I've only got 4 songs to play with. So obviously, right, we got this flammable spray can. And like I said before, we've got the fire system being all provocative, saying, spray me with fire. You think you'd need to find a lighter, right? No, you just have to use the spray can on it itself.
Good idea. I could use it as a flamethrower and make the sprinkler go off. The water would finally wake Gina up. Let's get to work. But careful, Brian. Don't broil your hand off.
Broil your hand off? Oh wait, we have matches. I'm an idiot.
Ouch! Ow! Now you wake up.
Thanks,
Hurry,
Crocodile.
Exit stage left.
Thanks,
once.
Lucy.
But
Maybe I
what's
should
the
get on
line?
Audible, huh?
This water, the smoke.
Hey, Red Star.
I'll
How you
tell you
doing?
later. Let me grab your stuff. You can change in the car. Come on, let's get to the parking lot.
Then we'd be out of luck, DD. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Why is the fire still going? I know. He must have set fire to the roof.
You got that awful killer to shoot a dummy instead of shooting me? Hey, I like your style. First, you try to run me down with your car, and then you save my life.
Oh my god.
Do you do this kind of thing very often?
No, I was just...
It's a good thing that you grabbed my purse, because otherwise we wouldn't have the crucifix my father gave me. Now, what we have to do is...
headed for the nearest police station. This is a very serious
Finally,
matter.
Brian,
It has to be
finally.
placed in the hands of the police.
No way. Let's keep the cops out of this, okay? If the government gets caught up in this, we don't know if we can trust them.
Gina, the people that killed your father are after you now.
Isn't this where you'd be like, alright, well,
Read my
I've
lips. No.
offered
Too
to
big
take you to the police station. You can get out of my car now.
We have to find out what this crucifix means.
Look,
Oh, I don't
it all
know.
seems crazy to me. It's
I don't
no
know.
problem if you decide not to turn
Nico
in the
Collard?
police, but I'm washing my hands.
Nico's
of
a
the
little
whole
better
thing.
than her, I think.
I'm on my way to California. They're expecting me at Berkeley, and
I can't believe this guy. You practically turned me into roadkill, and now you want to feed me to the wolves? And here I was actually starting to believe you.
But
my god.
Forget it. It's not worth it. Why would you care if my father was killed?
Oh, we got another read from the
If I'm
tome.
murdered, or if my whole family's destroyed.
okay already.
After the cutscene.
Let me tell you what we're gonna do. I have a friend who's an anthropologist. He works at the Museum of Archaeology.
I'm sorry,
and
lady. We
Natural
also
History.
saved your life.
Since it's practically on my itinerary anyway, I'll drive you there and we can try to figure out more about that crucifix, okay?
Oh god, Brian, you
I
idiot.
Count on you. You're a doll. Start this baby up. We can't waste any time. Hey, you know where my blonde wig is? I was carrying it in my purse, and now I can't seem to find it.
We just told you what we did with the fake dummy. Tome reading needs a limit? Nah.
Yes,
I think
Doctor.
600's a fair.
Gustav is at the hospital right now. He's checked up on it. I can't see how that girl
Alright.
escaped. Looks like
I'll do one paragraph. One paragraph.
They left the hospital together.
Useless idiots. Have you identified this man's car?
Yes, Don Roberto. We know the model, color, and license plate number.
At least you've done something, Theodore. Meet with Gustav and be prepared. As soon as we locate the vehicle, you're gonna go after them.
Whatever you say, Don Roberto. I assure you, we won't let them ditch us again.
I hope not.
Well, that's why I thought 600 was a good price, because it's not too expensive that it's like way out there, but it's not cheap enough that it's every 2 minutes, you know what I mean? I could up the price if you guys think so.
Something here. I'm almost glad that girl's still alive.
Maybe 800, maybe 800 bowls of soup then?
She talks, we're in big trouble.
I know that, but it's obvious she hasn't gone to the police. I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe she's there right now.
I'll bet you $1 she won't stew on us.
These close-ups are so
Why?
jarring.
She knows something. I think our men spoke with her before that animal Gustav broke his neck. Besides, why else would she have been in the storeroom?
Yeah, you may
You
be
could
right.
redeem 5 tomes right
In
now.
which case, we gotta make a spill the beans.
The animation's wild. It's Runaway, a road adventure.
Do that. Now we gotta get out the warning to all our boys out there. Make sure.
Alright, well maybe I'll up the price of the readings then.
I guess there's no other excuse for getting involved. Gina had me dazzled. I can't deny it.
Oh god, Brian.
But what would you have done? A beautiful girl asks you for help, so what do? Kick her out of your car on some corner?
I'd drop her at the cop shop and be on my
It took us
way.
a whole day to get to Chicago because the old hunk of junk I drive is no race car. Along the way, we stopped down
She
some
did not
snacks
even
to
have
keep
you
the car from
dazzled.
overheating. We took turns
You want a
driving
game
to
that's
the
just
local
about those
museum
two
and
guys?
set up.
Really?
We got to the museum pretty late, but my friend Clive knew we were on the way, so he waited up for us. Well, we made it to the museum. Let's park in the back.
It's quite late. Like, who is that? What is that? What? If he has nothing to do with anything, that's the weirdest cutscene I've ever seen. Why are they tracking him for this long? Oh, he's gonna call them and tell them where they are, right? Surely. I don't know. I don't know, DD. I really don't know.
Ricky? Hey, it's Munchkin Bob here. I'm calling from
Munchkin
Chicago, and guess
Bob?
what? I just saw that car you're looking for. I swear I have.
I forgot about. Oh my god.
Yeah, a dopey-looking guy with some
You're right.
cow. They
You're
went
right.
into the Museum of Archaeology and Natural History.
It's very Broken Sword inspired, isn't it?
Sure thing. I'll tail them.
So, you're trying to
Munchkin
find out the
Bob.
precise origin of this crucifix. It must be quite important for you to have come all the way here at this time of night.
Why are you here at this time
It
of
really
night?
is, Clive, but there's no time to explain. What can you tell us about the crucifix?
I can assure you it's a matter of life and death.
Well, all right. Let's see. Quite a while ago, the museum trustees acquired the latest three-dimensional scanner for the museum's analysis laboratory. It's capable of analyzing the composition of any object
Welcome.
and performing a morphological study in order to catalog it.
I haven't got that emote
Thorough
on the
art
channel.
archaeology database
I don't think.
exists
I'll put
in
it on
the whole
though.
world. We could most certainly use the scanner to
Hey, bend the knee,
origin
though.
of the crucifix.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go straight to the lab.
Yeah, at least one group. At least.
Just one moment. Not so fast. Our first predicament is the poor condition the crucifix is in. It's obviously coated with a layer of filth that will make it impossible for the scanner to perform an accurate analysis. We must restore the crucifix first, if the scanner is to work properly.
Well, let's restore it then. You can do it, can't you, Clive?
I'm afraid not. I'm an anthropologist, not a restoration specialist. That sort of job must be performed by Dr. Oliver, the museum's finest art restorer. She just happens to work down the corridor at the restoration laboratory. She's there at this very moment.
Do people in museums work this late, really?
Hold on, there's another problem. In 3 days, the museum will be opening an exhibition on Mayan art. We're already behind schedule, and Dr. Oliver is overwhelmed with work, trying to restore all the pieces for the exhibition. I'm truly sorry, but you'll have to wait for the doctor to finish her work before having the crucifix restored. And I doubt that will happen for at least 3 days.
3 days?
Mm-hmm.
No way. I can't wait 3 days. Professor Silva's waiting for me in California.
This is unbelievable, Brian. You're already thinking of leaving me here defenseless?
Yeah,
No,
she is
I do
guilt
that.
tripping him so
Can't wait for
hard, and
3
he's
days
just
either.
met her.
I'm gonna talk with this doctor and try to get her to restore the crucifix tonight.
Oh dear, you can try to, Brian, but I'm warning you. Susan Oliver is not an easy woman to sway. If I were you, I certainly wouldn't dare make such a proposition
Yeah,
until she's completed
mad
all the work for the
manipulative, right?
exhibition.
Well, I have to try. You said she was next door, right?
Yeah.
Yes, through the first door on the left when you leave my office. Good luck, my friend. You'll be needing it. Listen here, Gina. What do you say if we take a little stroll around the museum and I show you some of its hidden mysteries?
A stroll?
I see you haven't changed a bit, Clive. Anyway, we'll
That
meet
was
up here in a
code.
little while.
Hidden mysteries. That was
I
code.
don't know. Well, all right. Let's take a stroll.
Yeah. Wow.
Hello? Dr. Oliva?
Yes, who are you?
Pleased to meet you, Doctor. My name's Brian Basco.
Brian
I
Basco,
brought
that's
you an
right.
object to be
I forgot his
restored.
surname.
It's a crucifix which...
Code for his
Listen,
penis.
boys, this wretched son of a Lisa has taken me 2 weeks of work to finish. And all of the numbered objects on these shelves here have to be restored by the time the Mayan art exhibition
Oh,
opens
DD,
in
I
36
love it.
hours.
But this is an emergency, Doctor. There are lives at stake.
My life will be at stake if the items on those shelves aren't ready for the exhibition, all right?
Jesus. Okay. Alright, let's get, let's go Lucy's reading. I'll just do 1 paragraph. And we'll get back to this.
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
What was that walk? Is she smoking a dart? Surely that can't be. What was that? Anyway. The streets were dark and deserted as they sped back towards the police station. They passed row after row of well-kept houses, all with the new paint and nicely mowed lawns, and hardly any with even a light in the window. Most of the people kept to themselves and went to bed early in a place like this, the perfect small town. Right now, Henry Stauff wished he was any other place than here. The cop jerked the car into a halt and in front of the station. Stauff was yanked from the back seat and hurried up the steps. Croconaw Dundee, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. So does Stauff. He was expected to be taken back to one of the cells like before, someplace quiet, where no one could hear what was being done. Instead, he was dumped in the corner of a large office full of people, about half of them in uniform. It's not looking good for Stauff, but that's where we'll end that one. And I'm going to save this game in case it shits itself again. Okay. Alright, let's talk to her.
Hi there again, Doctor.
What do you want now?
Whoa! Okay. What is the son of... Uxitsa?
What is the son of Uxitsa?
Uxitsa?
It's the most important piece on display at the Mayan exhibition. A stone mask with a large ruby set in the forehead. It was recently found at a temple in Piedras Negras in Honduras. I've been working to restore it and leave it in perfect condition for 2 weeks. I have no doubt that it will be the centerpiece of the exhibition.
Okay. You must take pride in your work, huh?
You must take pride in your work.
Despite a lack of certain indispensable means, my work has been praised by the most...
No, it looks like she has way more than 5 fingers.
I suppose there is a reason to
It
feel
looks weird
pride.
for me too. Don't worry.
Are you a specialist in the art of the Maya?
I'm a specialist in art. A professional, if you know what that word means.
Where's the mask you mentioned?
It's such a priceless piece that it won't be placed in the exhibit until the very last
She does look ill. It's
held
probably
in a
working
special
these
vault
hours
kept
and
at the
smoking
ideal
cigarettes in this
temperature and
office all
humidity needed
day,
to
every
preserve the
day.
mask.
Can't be good for you.
Just what does your work consist of?
My job is to restore works of art. And let me tell you something. No one in the world does it better than I do.
Okay. How are they catalogued?
How are the pieces cataloged?
The museum uses the latest scanner, which examines the piece using radiation. After determining the age and makeup of the item, the database is searched and a report is issued. Of course, an expert opinion is required at that point.
Okay.
What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm using a small lathe to clean up any flaws on the object. Then a laser smooths it out.
I thought a museum like this would have more resources.
Thinking is so simple. Don't you think I might work more efficiently if you leave me alone?
The entire world is beneath you. Yeah, that's probably exactly what they said. Cup of tea. Tea makes everything better. 100%. Even if it's cold. Because I let my whole pot go cold, but I'm not wasting it. Alright. Okay.
I'll just let you work.
Fine.
What else are we... What's this? A strange brush. Let's take that. Let's clap some shit.
It looks like some sort of talcum powder container. This might come in handy.
Yoink. Anything in the trash?
It's empty.
He sounded so depressed. It's empty. 38 followers to Dave singing. Yep, that's still gonna happen. But it's okay. Everyone knows, you don't need to remind them.
It seems like a human, but one that hasn't evolved much. Cro-Magnon or something.
Interesting. Ooh, maybe I can...
Doesn't look very powerful.
Maybe I can
Think it could
sabotage
be
her
made
laser.
stronger by putting in a larger ruby.
Ah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make her break the thing she's working on, aren't we?
What in the world is that contraption for?
What's over here?
Could be a briefcase full of varnish.
What do you mean it might be a briefcase full of varnish?
I'll take this one here. It's colorless, but it could come in handy.
Okay. That's a water dispenser? Okay, maybe it's this water that's making her
Hey,
sick,
is
because
that
look at
full?
that.
I'm not thirsty.
Even closer to the goal. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's look at the shelf here. We need to find a ruby, I'm sure. We'll make her break the thing she's working on so she'll help us. This
Someone
guy's
asked
definitely
what
related
the
to George
generator.
Stobart.
The number must
That
show
is
what order the
not
ruby
water.
will be restored.
Yeah, I know, the bubbles are sort of... It's like gelatin. The game could be a little louder? Okay, hang on. I'll fix that. It probably won't like being
Sign your
minimized.
name into the adventurer's log.
Here's Cursedness. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, is that any better? Red Star? Alright, hang on. Just gonna...
Hi there again, Doctor.
What do you want now?
Oh, that's alright, man. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, man. Oh, really?
I'll
Volume
just let
sounds
you
good?
work.
Cool.
Fine.
Alrighty then. Let's take a look around. What the hell is this door?
No doubt about it. The laboratory for doing analyses has got to be behind this door.
Right.
This controls access to the analysis laboratory.
Ah, we need a code. Okay. Let's take a look around. There's a phone here.
It's a public phone.
Kind of strange. Anyway. What's
Check out this large bone. Must be from some prehistoric animal. Check out this. No, it's too big for my mother's Shar-Pei.
What? Okay. Come on, DD. We just banned bots before. Mother's name's Shar-Pei? Maybe. Maybe a Shar-Pei is like a mantelpiece kind of thing. That screen scroll is very slow.
Something inside. Let's take a look.
Yeah, look through every garbage can. That's
An empty package of coffee.
I'm sure we'll use that for something, right?
I don't know what I'd need that for.
Oh, okay.
I don't need it.
Okay. Coffee machine. Neither do I, Lucy.
There are different types of coffee. Cappuccino, espresso, cafe au lait, ice blended mocha. I think the little red light that's on means it's out of coffee.
God, okay. Downstairs? I'm sure we gotta find a ruby. But oh god, this guy. I remember this guy vaguely. What's this, an ashtray? Anything here? Let's talk to him anyway.
Hello?
Hey, you're a friend of Clive's, aren't you? I saw
Shut
you
up,
hanging
bruh.
with him and that hot babe.
No
Yes,
way.
my name is Brian Basco.
Brian?
Hell yeah.
Dude, what a name! Are you a geek or what? I'm Willie.
What a name.
I'm in charge of administration.
Oh yeah, okay,
here at
Willie.
Still.
What a name.
Administration? You mean maintenance and all that, right?
No, dude. I mean, I'm gonna smack you silly if you don't quit yapping. I'm not a maid, I'll have you know. This
He's
whole
PC,
museum
right?
would go to pot if it wasn't for me. And besides, you should know that I run my own small business.
Okay, guy, calm down. What kind of small business are you running?
Let's just say I represent a laboratory equipment factory. Here, take one of my cars in case you need any of our fine products.
William P. Dustin, laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it. Thanks, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, I want to know about this business of his.
About that business of yours?
Hello? Hey, Mr. Potter!
Take the call, it's fine. Take it.
Yeah, you know, it's always a pleasure to do business with you. What do you need this time? 100x eyepiece for an optical microscope? I'll have to see if they're in stock, but I probably can. Let me check with the warehouse, okay? Call me back in 10 minutes.
Okay, stealing stuff from the museum and selling it on the side.
We'll
Okay,
discuss
I get
price
it.
later. Same to you, Mr. Potter. See ya. Hey, dude, let's drop the small talk. I got other affairs going on. Well, you know how it
Well,
is.
yeah.
Business is business.
Okay, goodbye.
What are with
Going
these
up the
guys'
stairs.
walks, man?
Let's see where to.
What are with the walk cycles in this game? Look at him.
Look at him jive along.
Wait. Yeah, look at him jive along. That's... He clearly just shot himself, yeah.
No way! Willie knows the combination to get into the analysis laboratory. I don't know how he got the combination.
This is the game
because
I've ever
I highly
seen.
doubt he's authorized to go in there. Now I think I know where the laboratory equipment factory that Willie supposedly represents is really located.
Alright, let's steal his shit while he's gone. I can't take any of this, really? Okay, so... I've got an idea though. Let's go to the Mayan exhibition. Let's check that out. He's a dirty little thief. That's right. Yeah, true. They are different. Let's have a look. So,
I don't know much about art, but this all looks amazing.
so I've got this powder. I wonder if I can like fingerprint it to see what buttons he's pressed and work out the code that way. You should always ask if you should take someone's bucket.
They look like bowls and pitchers. It's a human figure dressed as a king with some kind of bowls at his feet. I guess those objects represent the offerings the Maya made to their kings and gods.
Okay. No, I remember. It taught me.
This looks like a teapot. I'd say it's a small bucket. I'd better not. They'd notice if it was gone. Besides, I can't think of what I'd use it for.
This guy's the worst adventure game character. He doesn't know what he'd use a bucket for.
I'd better not. They'd notice if it was gone. Besides...
Okay, never mind. What's this one?
I guess it's some Mayan god.
Okay, what about this?
I'm clueless. But something tells me this must have been some sort of altar or a sacred part of the Mayan culture.
Can't go that way, can't go that way. Alright, back to the exhibition hall. Let's see if that dude's back. I'll talk to him. Yeah, I'll exhaust all the conversation with him just in case. But I reckon fingerprinting the keypad is the way to go.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Shara.
I noticed the coffee machine upstairs has had a coffee.
Yeah, it went dry this afternoon.
Well, I could sure use a cup of joe. Isn't there anything you can
Sure,
do to
use
get
a
it
cup
to
of
make
joe.
just one more cup?
Just one more cup? Of course. You can go up to it and softly whisper. Nice little machine. Couldn't you serve me one more cup of coffee, please?
Okay, dude.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, no. If it's out of coffee, it's out of coffee. And there's nothing more to it. It's all that crazy Dr. Oliva's fault. She is one sick lunatic.
Okay.
She must put away 20 ice mochas a day. No wonder
20?
she's so edgy all the time.
What's he on?
you
I
bat.
don't know.
When are you gonna refill it?
Listen, man, don't be so demanding. Yesterday, I put the last package left in the storeroom, so I can't do anything about it right now.
What can you tell me about Dr. Oliva?
That crazy doc? She's a hysterical pain in the butt. She's one bitter obsession piece about her work. You can tell I don't like her, huh? She's always breathing
guess.
down my neck over something or other. And besides that, she's damn ugly.
Oh, come
Your
on,
little friend
dude.
Clive, now there's one cool guy. And I'm not just saying it because you're gonna repeat it to him. I don't kiss up to nobody.
Stab him, yeah.
Listen,
Stab Willie.
I wanted to ask you something about the analysis laboratory.
He's on LSD.
Shoot.
Alright, yeah, what's the combo, dude?
I noticed you have to type in a combination to open the door. You wouldn't happen to know it, would you?
Sorry, dude. I'm not allowed into that lab.
I saw that only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Yeah, I guess the stuff they've got up there is worth a lot of loot, so they keep a lid on it. Plus, there's a stone mask up there right now for this dumb exhibition. Must be pricey. It's called the Sunny You Cheesy or something like that.
Sunny
it
You
has a big
Cheesy.
ruby stuck on its forehead. If I could get my hands on that, sweet!
I don't want to take up any more of your time, Willie. See you later.
Alright, let's try the powder on the keypad, see if we can work it out that way. Also, just in case it shits itself yet again. Yeah, man, weird champ at Willie, 100%. Weird champ, dude. Don't mind the music though. Alright, let's see if this works. It's probably not going to be that easy though, if I'm honest.
Use the powder to see the fingerprints on the keys? Good thinking! But I don't think I could see them very well with that alone. Besides, how would I know which prints are Willie's and which are mine to find out the right combination?
You haven't touched it though, so... alright.
You can't just...
You can't just varnish anything.
Good idea. Go for it. Now I can't touch any of the keys. If I leave a fingerprint behind, it would ruin the entire plan. The next thing I have to do is get Willie to enter the combination that opens the door, so his fingerprints are left behind on the right keys.
Alright, let's go talk to him about his business. Otherwise, I guess I could call him on the payphone. I'll try seeing if he gets a call again.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
How's it going, bruh?
About that business of yours?
Yeah.
One
What
thing I
about
don't
it?
like about this is that when you leave a conversation and come back, all the stuff you've talked about already is back in the list, so you really got to look to see if anything new's been added.
Look, I'm not sure yet, but I might be needing a specific lab tool. Could you get it for me?
Sure thing. I'll get you the goods cheap, but always high quality stuff, of course. When you know what you want, just let me know. I'll ask the guys down at the factory to see if we got the goods. If so, you'll have it here in a flash.
Far out, I'm
But
Weed
we
Willie,
only
bruh.
take cash.
Okay, cool.
Well, how do you find time to do your work here at the museum and hold this position as a representative?
I'm glad you asked me that. Look, there's one word that sums up my whole mess of a life. Professionalism.
His whole mess of a life.
Get it, guy? That's just the way it has to be. I'm telling you, I'm a professional, and I know how to deal with all the little tasks life has given me without neglecting any of them. I'm a professional, man. A professional.
A professional, yes, okay.
What was the name of that factory you represent?
What factory? Oh, yeah, it's called, Lab-O-Matic. Yeah, that's it, Lab-O-Matic. Cool name, huh?
Lordy. If there's any dead bodies in the museum, it's Laura Bo too. Well, if Willie keeps going...
I don't want to
Let's
see
call
you.
him. Let's call him. Let's call him right now. For only $99.99 a month, he could teach you how to live like Willie. Oh god, the stair walking. That was painful. Almost thought it was going to shoot itself again. He's kind of walking diagonally, eh? I guess it's the perspective though. Stair quest. Alright, let's
William P. Dustin. Laboratory equipment. There's a phone number on it, too. You won't get anywhere doing that. Good idea. I'll call Willie and try to get him to enter the analysis laboratory. That way, I can try to find out the access code. I hope the number on that business card he gave me is his real phone number.
Hello?
Oh, that's cool.
Dustin?
Little picture in
Yeah,
picture.
that's me. What can I do for you?
Well, my name is Frank Steiger. I'm a friend of Mr. Potter's. He told me you could furnish me with some products that I need.
Sure. It's a pleasure to do business with a friend of Mr. Potter's. He's one of my best customers, you know. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Do we know each other, Mr. Steiger?
No, I don't think so.
Well, anyway, what can I do you for?
Well, I was interested in some eyepieces. Yeah, eyepieces for optical microscopes.
Whoa! This must be repeat request night. Seems like everyone's looking for the same thing.
Come again?
Nothing, Mr. Steiger. Just running off at the mouth. Tell me, what kind of eyepieces do you need? I can tell you I got a nice set of 100Xs.
Well, I was looking for some 200X eyepieces, actually.
200, huh? Well, I'll have to check the warehouse. Call me back in 10 minutes and I'll tell you if we have any in stock.
Okay, talk to you soon then.
Talk to you soon, Mr. Steiger.
He's coming up now. I'll hide behind here.
Thankfully, yeah, Willie is an idiot. His little jive walk is killing me, though. Love it.
I should wait for Willie to leave the lab before going in there myself. It'd be embarrassing for the two of us to run into each other.
The nozzle is the end of the hoose. Willie, a Runaway spin-off? Oh, I'd love that. Alright, let's go back in here and come back out, huh? There we go. Alright. Up the stairs. I didn't know that was a way up, but anyway, alright. So now, let's talcum powder that shit.
Perfect. Now I can tell which keys have Willie's fingerprints on them and guess the combination. I'll only dust the keys that have varnish on them. Cool. Now I can tell Willie's fingerprints apart from mine, no problem.
Now we gotta brute
and it
force
looks like
this.
the varnish dried completely with the powder on it. So now I can press the keys without having to worry about erasing the fingerprints. The numbers that make up the code are 1, 3, 7, and 8. All I have to do is figure out the right combination. If I remember right, when I saw Willie enter the combination, the sounds the keys made went something like... No, that's not right. They sounded more like this.
Is he gonna repeat that every time? I don't think so. Okay.
No, that's not...
No.
No, that's not right. They sounded more like this. No, that's not right.
It sounded
they sounded
similar.
more like this. No, that's not right. They sounded more like this.
Seven first sounds right, yeah.
No, that's... No, that's...
I think it's 7-1. Let's try 7-1-3-8.
No, that's...
No.
No, that's not right. They sounded more like this.
7-1-3-8. Did we just do that?
No.
Okay. 7, 3, 8, 1.
No, that's not right. They sounded more like this. 'That's not right. They sounded more like this.
7318's not it. But let's.
No, that.
No. 7-3. No. Three hours later, yeah. Maybe it's 8 first.
No, that's not right. They sounded more like this.
8137.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got it.
3-7.
You got it, Dan.
I won't forget that combination.
Good work.
Pretty dark in here, but I'd better not turn on the lights. I don't want anyone to find me here.
There's a giant camera there, though.
I wouldn't want to have to use this, so I'd better watch how I handle the devices in here. Locked up tight.
Locked up, okay. Dude, there's a fucking camera there, like as if... Anyway. That's our goal, guys. We're gonna get that ruby.
It looks like a thermal chamber used to keep pieces of art under ideal conditions of temperature and humidity. The Sun of Uxitsa star display at the Mayan art exhibition has gotta be in there.
Dan Nastic by name, Dan Nastic by nature, or Fantastic by nature. Oh, hello, what's this?
It's an old key or something. If it's... Maybe I'll find a place to use it. Well, how about that? There was a note under it. Let's see.
How about
Clive,
that?
here is the ancient Aztec key all clean and polished like you requested. Next time don't wait so long before having it cleaned. It was disgustingly filthy. See you next Monday. Signed by a guy named Ron. So the key belongs to Clive. Well, I'll just give it to him later.
Only if it's not nailed down, that's right. What else we got here? Device.
It's an electron microscope.
Okay. What about over here? We are definitely 100% on camera though, so...
This must be the high-tech scanner that Clive was talking about. It looks like it can date and analyze the makeup of a piece of art, as well as performing a morphological study on the piece in order to catalog it, using an enormous database. It will undoubtedly help me find out more about the crucifix once I've had it restored.
Okay. Yeah, it's a mask. It's a mask in the thermal chamber, and we need that ruby on top of it.
The latest technology can go to never cease to surprise me.
Oh, what's this?
It's filled with liquid nitrogen. I'm quite familiar with these from my university days.
Can we take the nitrogen?
It can be dangerous. I won't play around with that unless it's for a good reason.
So...
Let's take a peek. I know it can't be opened manually. I think you have to push that button over there to open it.
This one? What button? Button over where? Surely it's not on the other side of the room. Theft is a good reason to grab that nitrogen. Is a good reason. Lungs are supposed to be inside your body. Oh, right. That's what I've been doing wrong. Oh, that's the... Oh, my God.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Ah, crap.
Clive Kastropoulos.
Name invalid. Access denied.
I don't think I'll get it to open that way. It activates the thermal chamber.
Please state your name.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Susan Oliva.
Name invalid. Access denied.
So what, I gotta record
I
it
don't think
saying
I'll...
something, I guess? Ooh, Talia May Plays has redeemed a read from the tome. Okay, let's do it. Okay. The cop that brought him in yelled at him not to move, then turned to face a beefy sergeant sitting at a large oak desk. "I got him," the first cop said, with a satisfied nod. He chuckled as he waved at Staff. "That's the guy who robbed Sweeney's grocery." Staff looked up at that. Had they arrested him for the grocery store? That was nothing. He grabbed the loaf of bread and some beef jerky and then managed to stumble out before the grocer could get his fat ass out from behind the counter. That had happened days ago. Staff had almost forgotten about it. The sergeant grimaced in Staff's direction. From the look of his face, he didn't like what he smelled. Staff looked away from the cops. He didn't want to show them how relieved he felt. "We've seen this guy before, haven't we?" the sergeant asked. "Listen, Henready, we got something worse. There's been a murder." The hope that started to flutter around his Staff's chest froze and died. He remembered how cops had used their nightsticks on him before. They beat you until you admit anything. Once they got him back in that quiet cell, they'd start with the grocery store and work their way to murder. "Greta Schultz," the sergeant went on, walking through the park on her way home from choir practice. Staff found himself looking back at the cops, as if his eyes could do nothing else. "Mrs. Schultz?" Henry asked, his voice rising in disbelief. "From St. Luke's?" In a small town like this, Staff realized they knew everybody who went to choir practice. In a small town like this, they knew everything about everybody. When did we last save? Right now. It's not looking good for Staff. Is he going to go down for the murder? Sure, we'll find out. So, alright. Yeah, it's like in Gabriel Knight 2 where you need voice recordings. Don't know how I'm going to voice record though. Let's go back into her lab. Maybe we missed something in there. Okay, let's look around. What we got? What would Willie do? I should get that tattooed on me. Let's look over here.
I think all of those objects have been restored already.
Right. Okay. Maybe talk to her again? Let's find out.
Hi there again, Doctor.
What do you want now?
Oh God, Dundee, nah. No, don't start that. 200 followers and I get a "What would Willie do" tattoo. Oh God.
Must be pretty interesting to work in this
I
museum.
swear I've said this to her already.
It could be interesting if I were an employee, but actually I'm a downtrodden slave. I've been asking for an assistant to help me get this department in shape for months, and the only thing I get back are letters about a lack of funds. They're a swarm of parasites, I'm telling you!
Okay. Jeez.
I'll just...
Fine.
Alright, talking to her's not gonna help. Can I go back into Clive's office, maybe? I can. Hello.
I can see that Gina and Clive have gone on that casual little stroll around the museum. There's no doubt about it. Clive's the same old guy as ever. He'd ignore his own mother to chase after a woman.
Alright.
It's chock full of books and exotic items. No, I don't need any of that.
What are these books?
Let's see. This is a 2-volume treatise on anthropology. I was never very interested in this subject, but I may need the books to find my way around
Check
the
the broom
museum.
closets here.
Hey, look what was hidden under the books on the table. It's an X-shaped crack. Kind of looks like a keyhole to open a lock.
And that would be for this, maybe.
Yes, I bet the key fits perfectly.
Okay, calm down, dude. Whoa, hello.
Aha! Look what we have here.
A bunch of
hidden
cash.
safe.
Let's rob our friend blind.
It's a voice recorder. Well, okay. I'll just borrow it from Clive for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll give it back to him.
I'm sure you will.
It looks like a bunch of documents and stuff. No way! I can't take Clive's private documents.
But he could take his private voice recordings.
I suppose Clive keeps it there in case of an emergency. No, I'd never steal money from anyone, especially not a good friend.
Come on, dude. You've stolen other stuff. Alright, let's look at this.
I have to remember to give it back to Clive before I leave.
Okay, let's
I can't go out of the office and just leave the...
Oh, right. Okay, we gotta close it again. He has morals, yeah. When they suit him. He's definitely related to George Stobart. He has to be. Let's save it. Let's go back in here. Oh wait, actually no. Let's go in here and use the voice recording on her.
Excuse me, Doctor. Could you tell me your name again?
Dr. Susan Oliva. It's marked clearly on the door.
Thank you very much. He has morals, but he'll do this. He's about to ruin this woman's work that she's been working on for a week.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Susan Oliver.
Name
Oh, wait.
invalid. Access.
I've got to use.
I don't think
I've got to use the voice recorder on the button, I guess.
All right. Let's see if the plan works.
Oh yeah.
State
She
your name
will.
for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan.
Oh.
Name invalid. Access denied.
What in the world? Oh, the battery went dead right when I needed it.
Of
I'll take
course
the
it
battery
did.
out of the tape recorder. Gotta find a battery with some power.
All right. Let's see if Willie can help us with that. He might have a battery.
Hi, Willie.
He's
Hey,
Walkman
man.
have a battery.
How's it going?
Look, I'm in a bit of a jam. I need one of those small batteries.
No can do, man. I don't think I have any.
Could you sell me the battery in your Walkman?
What kind of person do you think I am? I'm no money grubber. I'm chilling out with my music, and you think you can just buy me off with some chump change for my Walkman battery? So I can sit in silence until dawn? Get real.
I'll give
That's
it
what
right
you think
back.
is gonna happen, isn't it? Tell me. That's what you expect, isn't it? Look, man, I should
Okay,
lift
dude.
my butt off this chair and whack you on the head with the broom. But I like you. Give me $100 and the damn battery's yours.
$100
Yeah.
for a half-used battery? That's highway robbery! But anyway, I don't have that much money on me. Do you accept traveler's checks?
No way, man. No cash, no
Let's go
battery.
rob our friend. That's not totally tubular at all. I'll ask him if he can lend it to me before I steal.
Could you lend me the battery
Of
in
course
your
he won't,
Walkman?
No way, man. Besides, it's the only one I have, and I can't spend the night in this freaky museum without my tune.
That's okay. I'll figure out something else.
Okay,
Boy.
I don't want to take up it.
see ya.
Alright, let's go rob our friend to get $100 to give to his dropkick employee, shall we? That's what Willie would do, 100%.
No, I'd never steal money.
Oh, what, really? Oh, come on. $100 for the battery, dude, come on.
I suppose Clive keeps it.
God damn. Need to find a way to steal the battery from him then. Alright.
More books, more objects, and a cute skull. Looks like Homo something or other. I wouldn't mind lifting that skull, but I don't think Clive would ever
I
forgive
wouldn't
me.
mind lifting that skull. Come on, dude. Alright. Okay. How the hell are we gonna steal this? Obviously, he takes his Walkman with him, eh? When he goes into the lab. Alright, I wonder if she has a battery. Let's just find out.
Hi there again, Doctor.
What do you want now?
Nope.
I'll just let...
She does not have
Fine.
a battery. She does not have one. Maybe I'll talk to him again. Let's find out.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
How's it going, bruh? How's it going, dude?
Look, I'm...
No care.
Yeah, it's just the same shit.
That's...
Okay.
I don't want to take...
See ya.
I think we'll get a little prod in the right direction. Because it's going to be something ridiculous. Grab the dino tooth and stab him? I'd like to. Oh god. Nah, you guys don't even know. Okay, hang on. Alright, so... I would never have thought to do this. So, we grab this ladle here.
It reminds me of the ones they used to taste wine. It looks like the ones used for wine tasting.
Put the battery in the
Let's see
ladle.
if it fits. Perfect. Fits like a glove.
And now we use the ladle with the liquid nitrogen.
Well, this is a good opportunity to check whether you can restore some of a dead battery's energy by lowering its temperature.
That would have taken ages if I didn't look up that walkthrough, man.
Let's
Holy
remove
shit.
the battery from the ladle. The battery is definitely frozen. I hope it'll make the tape recorder run now.
So now...
Voila! I hope the recorder will work
that-
now.
The core puzzles are stupid and the solutions don't matter. Oh, God. So... DD is agreeing there, and I have to say I do too. So that whole thing with selling a battery is a red herring. You'd spend hours trying to find money after stealing it doesn't work. God. Okay.
I hope the battery lasts long enough.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan Oliva.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Identification verified. Good evening, Dr. Oliva. Please remember that the chamber will automatically close in 30 seconds.
It worked! I don't know how much it will be affected by having the chamber open. I shouldn't do this, but I've already had to do so many other crazy things.
So he's
tonight.
going to do this, but he won't steal $100 to buy
I
the
hope
battery.
nothing serious happens to it once it's outside the thermal chamber.
Okay,
You'll never get the ruby out with your fingers. It's wedged in really tight.
can I use my key to get it out?
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Won't steal from a friend. Yeah, exactly, right?
You won't get any...
It's wedged in really tight.
I don't get...
Okay, what can we use to get that out? That won't work, will it?
I don't get it.
No. Okay, so we need to find something we can get this out with.
Locked up tight. I don't get it.
No, can't jimmy it open with that. Are we on a time limit as well? Because this thing's gonna close, right? Or is it already closed? It's already closed. Let's go into her lab. Maybe something in here.
That doesn't seem like...
little tools. Maybe that thing.
Hi there again.
What do you want now?
Jeez.
What is this?
I'm trying to remember
It's the most important piece on display at the Mayan exhibition. A stone mask with a large ruby set in the forehead. It was recently found at a temple in Piedras Negras in Honduras. I've been
2
working to
weeks.
restore it and leave it in perfect condition for 2 weeks.
We're about to ruin
I
2
have
weeks
no
of
doubt
work
that
for this
it will be
woman.
the centerpiece of the exhibition.
You must take pride in your work.
See if she gets up again.
Despite a lack of certain indispensable means, my work has been praised by the most prestigious of journals. So yes,
yeah,
I suppose there is a reason to feel pride.
Where's the mask you mentioned?
It's such a priceless
blame her,
piece
yeah.
that it won't
Nor
be
do I.
placed in the exhibit until the very last moment. It's held in a special vault that's kept at the ideal temperature and humidity needed to preserve the mask.
Are you a specialist in the art of the Maya?
Use tea on her, yeah.
I'm a specialist in art, a professional,
That'll
if you
kill
know
her,
what
the
that
water
word
from that
means.
Alright,
I'll just let.
okay,
Fine.
So she's obviously not gonna... Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she will. Maybe something in the, hang on. Can I get the package of coffee?
I don't know what I'd need that for.
No. Alright, never mind. Maybe something in here.
I don't think I'll be needing any of that right now. I better not. Besides, I can't. Better.
Might upset the gods. Okay. What about him? Does he have like a tool or something I can use?
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
This Mayan art exhibition is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
Hell yeah. Totally, dude. What gripes me most is that it's opening in 3 days, and that dustbag, Dr. Oliva, is putting in overtime here day and night to get all the stuff ready
I
for
feel
this
really
class.
bad.
I don't feel sorry for that old bag, you hear? She can take a hike for all I care. But I'd feel much more relaxed if she'd be less of a fixer and a fixture. Know what I'm saying?
No, not really.
I don't want to take up any.
See ya.
Well, I can't use stab him. Reckon I could take. Maybe I can take a dinosaur tooth or something to get the thing off. Probably not to stab him. The world will be a better place. Murder is what he's saying. No way.
I don't like that idea.
No. It says use strange object, but I don't have a strange object. Hang on. Yep. Yeah, okay. Alright, whoops, wrong place. It's meant to be a strange Mayan object or something. Something in here? No. Because it doesn't tell you where to get it from, it just says use the strange Mayan object. Maybe there's something else.
Let's see if the.
Please. Dr. Sue. Good evening, Doctor.
Yep. No, it's empty, right? Yeah.
I hope nobody comes in here.
Okay. Okay. Maybe the Mayan exhibit downstairs. Or maybe, you know, Clive's office on the shelf. At least I know what I'm looking for.
Looks like they hold seeds and stuff like that. Just amazing. From the little I know, Mayan civilization has always been shrouded in mystery and superstition. They've even been linked with extraterrestrials. I believe it's nothing more than a big cup.
Big cup. Teapot. Bowl. Bucket. Okay, let's try what's his face's office, Clive's.
I love that mask in the middle. It's chalk. No, I don't. There's not a soul in the street. Just that munchkin over there, who seems to be waiting for someone.
He just called that guy a munchkin without knowing that his name is Munchkin Bob or whatever the hell it was. Jesus. Alright, let's try.
Some of the objects have a numbered sticker under them. The number must show what order they're supposed to be restored in. I don't think any of these things will help me at all.
Okay. Let's try. Oh. No, I can see that too, DD.
I'd better not.
Right. It's got to be in here then, right? Must be a pixel hunt thing, just like the hospital.
Authorized staff. I need to have the crucifix restored first.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly look it up again. Wait a second. Oh, it's not the crucifix. Oh, wow. Suggestion save, 100%, let's do that. This isn't that bad. I guess I should have guessed it from him saying that those items have numbers that tell her what is meant to be restored next. So what we've got to do is exchange the crucifix.
Cool. I'll trade it for the object that's next on the list to be restored.
Yep.
Done. The doctor didn't even notice.
That looks like a back scratcher.
The way it's shaped, it'd be a spiffy bottle opener.
And
The way it's shaped.
We'll use this on this.
Good idea. Maybe I can use
Right in
it
front
for
of the
Ruby.
doctor, mind you.
Cool. It worked.
And now, let's use the ruby on the laser, and she'll destroy that work. Yeah.
Let's see if I can put this one in place of the one that's already there.
Are we not dead? I don't know.
Fantastic. I think this will make the laser beam much more powerful. Now I'll wait for the doctor to come and use the laser.
This is so fucked. Oh boy.
It worked! My heart goes out to the good doctor, but there was nothing else I could do.
I need an iced mocha, now!
Is she smoking 2 cigarettes at once? I think she is. Fucking hell.
Don't get all worried, Dr. Oliva. I'm sure a little glue will do the trick.
I've worked in this field for 20 years and I've never damaged one thing. Not one crack, I tell you. Not a scrape. Nothing. Until today, that is.
Alright, we need to get her an iced mocha, I'm guessing. Okay.
Doctor, you gotta snap out of it. Anyone can make a mistake.
Let me be.
Here we
My
go.
life is sheer failure. First, my husband has an affair with that floozy Dr. Kendall.
Oh, no.
Then my son becomes a Hare Krishna and runs away from home. And now this. If I can't keep my family together and I'm no good at my work either, what's the purpose of my life?
Oh.
Listen, Doctor. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. You just keep working as though nothing happened, and I'll sweep up the pieces of that figurine. Just wait and see. No one will ever miss it.
Let me be. My life is sheer failure. First, my husband has an affair.
Okay.
Then my and no.
Okay. We gotta get her coffee. Alright, let's, maybe we can get the empty coffee thing now. Yeah, me too, TD.
I don't
Me
know
too.
what I'd need that for. Impossible! It's out of coffee!
Alright, we gotta convince him to do it. Somehow.
Hi, Willie.
Hey, man. How's it going?
I noticed the coffee machine upstairs is out of coffee.
Yeah, it went dry this afternoon.
Make her feel better. Alright,
And
What?
well, never mind.
See?
I think I know what mind prying tool.
it's a 2-volume treatise on anthropology.
No worries, Lucy. Thank you. I'm probably gonna end it soon, like another 10 minutes or so. Or at least want to finish the museum before we end the stream. Let's have a look. Thanks for stopping by, Lucy.
You can't. It's attached to the table with a wire. Brings back memories of Dr. Sydow, my dentist.
Iced mocha. Just gonna look it up because it's gonna be something stupid. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, probably. Just from tonight, yeah. She's ripping through the darts. Like there is no tomorrow. Now, apparently there's... Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay. This way. And get her a vape? Yeah, she needs to switch. It's safer. It's safer.
Hey, that bowl there has something that looks a lot like coffee in it.
There you
I'm
go.
grabbing it.
I'm grabbing it.
Maybe I can use this to make Dr. Oliva some coffee.
Yeah. So let's talk to Willie. Let's give him the coffee. So fill the machine up.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude.
He just had that whole
doesn't
bowl
look
in
like
his
coffee
shirt.
to me. Anyway, those are coffee beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but
They're
coffee
ancient
that's
coffee
all
beans
ground
as well. I
up,
wonder if they're any
man.
good still. Alright, let's grind up some coffee then. 8 batteries with a peanut butter crunch flavor. A big tank. 8 batteries. Set to 240 watts. That's what she needs. Alright. Let's see if we can grind it up with the lathe.
I might be able to use the lathe to grind the coffee beans.
Wow.
It worked like magic. Now this coffee-like stuff has been ground.
Alright. Let's see if he'll do it now. Yeah, she'll be in a fog of nicotine. God damn. 8 battery powered.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, are you sure this crud is coffee?
Yep.
Yeah, of course it's good coffee. I buy it in bulk.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble. I'd rather use the Java I normally pick up for the machine, in case I get busted.
Ah, that's what the empty packet is for. Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
All right. It may be just what I need. It's empty, but I can still smell coffee. Okay, start pouring. Phew, that was just the right amount. Now it looks like a brand new package of coffee.
How did you reseal it though? Never mind. Let's go.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, this is the brand I always use. Yeah, baby, this is right on time. See? Now I don't have to go out tomorrow and buy some. You are one cool dude, mister. Weren't you telling me you needed a battery? I'm taking one out of my groovy Walkman right now and giving it to you.
No, give it up. I don't need him anymore.
You don't want it anymore? Hey, it's up to you, guy. It's the thought that counts, isn't it? I'm gonna go fill
Yeah,
up
you
that
are
junky coffee
you're a
machine
Samaritan,
right
my
away.
friend, aren't you?
This Willie guy is an unusual character. Well, let's see if I can finally take this rich aromatic coffee to the doctor. I'll just wait one little moment so Willie has time to refill the machine. Okay, let's go. It's working now. The red light is off. Okay, I'll just get one. I hope it's nice and strong.
Doesn't seem iced though.
I have to give it to Susan as soon as I can so she'll keep working.
You watch her say this is an iced
The
mocha.
restoration laboratory. Here, Doctor.
We've
have some
ruined
coffee.
priceless
It'll make you
artifacts
feel better.
and done all this shit for this manipulative woman we don't know. There's got to be a lesson in that
Now,
somewhere.
that's better, isn't it? Come on, you can start working again now that you've calmed down. We wouldn't want the Mayan exhibition to be canceled because you didn't finish your work, would we now?
Of course not.
God.
I'll get to work immediately, and no one's gonna stop me this time. Not even the feds.
The feds. Uh-oh.
Munchkin Bob. I see you haven't grown much in the past few years.
If it ain't Gustav, my
Good
one-eyed
idea,
pal,
Dundee.
it looks like the eye they ripped out of you hasn't grown back either.
Careful, Bob. Don't tempt me. Let's just get down to business. They're still in that dumb museum, right?
That's right. The car hasn't moved from the lot.
They are,
Just
right.
wait here until they come out and
It's
grab
true.
him.
Without the car, they could have escaped in some other direction. Nah, I won't run the risk of having them get away again. Let's go after them. You wait here, Bob, and watch to see if the cops show up.
Okay, Gustav. Whatever you say.
Well, I had to leave the doctor alone so she could pay full attention to restoring the crucifix. But it's been a while now, and being as enthused as she was after drinking that coffee, I'm sure the crucifix is all finished. So, I'm going in. Man, it looks like the doctor is completely out of it.
Did we just poison her?
But I see she managed to finish restoring the crucifix.
With the
Excellent.
ancient Mayan coffee that was in that bowl?
It certainly needed polishing. Oh, looks like new. This is interesting. Now I'm sure we can find out where
I don't
it came
think
from
this
and what it's
inventory
for.
screen
I better
is
go to
meant
the
be
lab
there.
right away and use the scanner to check out the crucifix.
Alright, let's do it. "100% safe, yes. Thanks, DD. Whoa.
Dude, what a weird night. Are you guys friends of Clive's too? First came that hot babe with Brian the Dweeb Man, who I have nothing against, of course. He may be a nerd, but he's a nice guy. And now you guys, man. By the way, what are those get-ups you're wearing, man?
Willie! Well, there you go,
And
DD.
you know what?
You got what you
About
wished for.
time I found out what that is.
Guess there'll be no Willie
Let's see if
spin-off.
I can figure out how to work the fancy scanner.
Yay! How could he work this out? Whoa.
So, the crucifix is of Hopi origin. The Hopi are a Native American tribe that lives in Arizona. Great. That is an important piece of information, but I'm starting to understand this whole story less and less. The materials that
You're
the
not the
crucifix
only
is
one.
made of aren't valuable at all. And even though it's probably of some historical value, it'd never be worth killing people over. There must be something else behind the story of this crucifix.
Brian, quick, follow me. It's Gina. She's in danger.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Brian. No! You told me you wouldn't hurt me if I handed it over to you.
Yeah, he's an asshole too. Oh.
As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive.
Yeah, you think so?
I did my best to get over it, and decided that feeling
That was
sorry
fast,
for him would
man.
get us nowhere. The sad truth was that I'd have the same fate as Clive if I didn't come up with a plan. The
Okay.
instinct for survival and a desire for revenge took over my thoughts. I
Man,
totally
yeah, he isn't
forgot
wrong.
about Clive. A bit later, the helicopter began to descend. I could see we were landing in a desert area in the middle of what looked like an old oil field. We were taken out of the helicopter and put inside of an old cabin. It was pretty obvious they were mainly interested in Gina. As soon as we got in the cabin,
Be alive, yep.
tied her to a chair and started to beat the living daylights out of me.
Oh,
They put
God.
me to sleep once again with a well-aimed pistol whip at the back of my neck. When I woke up, I was all turned around and I thought my head was gonna explode.
Oh.
Ouch! Oh, my aching head. Those wretched thugs smacked me up good. I swear these insane murderers are gonna pay for this. On top of it all, they stole everything I had on me. My wallet, my car keys, my piece of amber. Everything. I'll try to get my stuff back. But the first thing I've got to do is find out what they've done with Gina and try to get out of this huge mess in one piece.
God damn, dude.
There's a fairly large crack in the middle of the door.
You're not expecting that pipsqueak over there to get you out of this mess, are you? He's such a sissy. I only hit him twice, and he was on the floor like a sack of potatoes.
Yep.
You're wasting your time, boys. I'm clueless, I swear.
I have to help Gina. Those animals are capable of doing anything.
Also, does he not need his glasses? I hope he doesn't, because they're smashed over here.
They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity.
Oh, wow, okay.
Worthless! Besides the shattered lenses, the frames have been split in two.
Far out. What a mess we've gotten ourselves into, huh? I'm going to leave the stream there, though, for tonight. But we will probably come back with this tomorrow. They did some research in the myopia, is that right? But yeah, I'm not going to not finish this. It is my sentence to finish this. So I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but I will get to streaming tomorrow. But hell yeah, we're going to finish this game. As crazy and as ridiculous as it can be, we're going to finish it. But I just want to thank you guys again. Can't wait. Yeah, I can't either, I'll be honest. I'm getting into it. It's a fun time. Yay, gonna OD on Wanderer streams. Hell yeah. I gotta come back. I gotta get some normalcy back into my streaming because 6 weeks is way too long. I've missed this. I really missed this. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows tonight and the subs tonight. Really glad to be streaming tonight. But yeah, we'll be back with more Runaway next time. You'll see me again tomorrow, actually. Actually, you know what? That's perfect, because tomorrow I'm going to be on a stream with Rusalka. It's a public holiday here, so she's streaming. So I'm going to be on her stream, but maybe I'll do that after. Yeah, no worries, Dan. And yeah, I'm definitely seeing this through, so don't worry about that. It's my sentence. I've sentenced myself to Runaway. But yeah, thanks again. Thanks, yeah. And Dan, thanks for the resub as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Rusalka's stream and back with some more Runaway. So I'm going to save it here. Get out of this. But yeah, love you guys, and I'll catch you next time.